Oh, howdy, Sheriff.
Well, howdy. I don't believe it. Norman Tinker. I remember you. What you been up to?
Well, I'm looking for some stuff to weld into a sculpture.
That's right. I remember. Yeah, that's right. You used to take junk and make stuff out of it. Very creative. Yeah, that was back in episode 22. Ah. All right, so what do you call this piece?
It's robot.
Robot. Very unique. That got a shovel here. I guess that's a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, got a little color down here too, I see.
Well, that's an appendage that I thought would work, and I stuck it on there this morning.
You added that just this morning. It looks
Just
kind
this
of,
morning.
you know, it looks kind of familiar to me.
Well, I
I can't quite place it.
I'm so happy to see you, Sheriff. I was walking on over to your house, and this man picked me up and put me on this thing. Oh, and now I can't get off it. Could you help me out here? I'm stuck.
All these sculptures, how long have you been doing this?
about 18 years.
And did you just start picking it up, or I know you've been a welder. I mean, did you go to school? Do you have any? Tell me a little bit about
Well,
yourself.
I was in the woods and I discovered a mangled old gasoline tank from a pickup truck or something. And I picked that up and threw it in my car and I brought it home. But on the way home, I saw a garage that had burned down and there was a whole bunch of overhead door track that had gotten all twisted and burned. And I threw that in the car and I brought that home. And I started playing with it and found that it went together in a beautiful way that suggested a running figure. And I made that and found that was what I really wanted to do.
Very interesting. I'm gonna look around and see some more of your stuff.
Okay.
Take care now.
Sheriff, where you going, Sheriff? I'm over here. Hello, I'm over here. Where? Oh, get back. Oh, help. Oh.
Yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. Well, anyway, I'm in a rush right now. I gotta get back to the house because I don't want to be late for episode 50. Anyway, it was great seeing you again, and maybe I'll see you later. You take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, I remember him too. Just as strange as ever.
Hey, I'm here, I'm back. I came back as quickly as I could, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Here I am. Well, where's everybody? Oh, hiya there, everybody. And welcome to the town of the Children's Corner, located in the world of the magical couch. I'm Sheriff Stephen J., the Sheriff of Slouch County. And you would never believe what today is. That's absolutely correct. How did you know that? Well, anyway, I was in the world up above, got down here as quickly as I could, figuring there'd be people in here to celebrate with me, and there's nobody here. Pinky Monahan II, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good, you're looking good. Hey, what brings you this way?
I heard a rumor in town that it's your 80th birthday.
80th birthday. You know how rumors get kind of messed up as it goes and rumors along. Now, it's not my 80th birthday, but it is the 50th episode of the Children's Corner. You know, remember back when we first were talking about the elephants? That was episode 12. And myth number 1. And for that, we'll go over to Pinky. Okay, Pinky, here it is. Myth number 1. Elephants love to eat peanuts.
True.
You think it's true?
Yep.
False. Elephants, they might eat a peanut if you give it to them, but in the wild they eat branches and that type of thing, and in the circus they feed them hay and carrots, but not peanuts. But I see you made us some peanut butter sandwiches.
Yep.
And Pinky and I, we do eat peanuts. Let's try them.
Episode?
Yeah, you know, episode. It just happens to be an Alphabet Chef word of interest. That said, I guess I'll take my hat off and stay a while. Got a cake or something? Whoa! Oh, that slouch alarm just went off. I gotta get that thing fixed. Fire Chief Hall, what are you doing here?
I'm here for the fire. Where's the fire?
Oh, no. That's not a fire alarm. That's a slouch alarm. It's probably a false alarm. Wow. I don't think I've seen you since the time I interviewed you and you told me all about the Northport Volunteer Fire Department. A lot of great information, too, that you told me. Yeah, that was episode 40.
Well, in our town, some people will donate the building to the fire department, and we use it to train our members on how to go into a burning building, what to do, so that they get used to what it's like to be inside a burning building, and then when a real fire comes along, they're prepared for it. So people will give us these buildings,
Wow.
and we cut holes in them. We do all kinds of things that we normally do at a house fire to them, and then when we're ready, we actually set them on fire and let them burn up.
You played with matches as a kid, didn't you?
I did.
I knew
did.
it. I knew it.
Just recently, a lady gave us a little one-room cabin to burn down for her. So we used that for training. We went in, practiced going in windows and going back out windows, rescuing people. And we had set some stuff on fire inside the building, get used to what it's like to be in a room with fire.
Okay, so somebody donates a cabin to you to burn down. How do you burn it down?
Inside the cabin, we put hay and usually some wood, and we just set that on fire and let it go. It'll go up the walls and into the roof, and away it goes.
I'm sure you take pictures.
Oh, we always take pictures.
Yeah, I can imagine. People like you do. So anyway, don't the people in the surrounding areas, don't they get upset? You're like burning everything?
No, actually, a lot of times the neighbors enjoy seeing their local fire department train. A lot of times they'll get some entertainment out of it. They'll bring their chairs out and they'll actually sit down. They'll bring food and drinks and they'll sit and watch us train on these buildings and then stay and watch us burn them flat.
Yeah, I'll never forget when that woman donated her cabin to you and then you burnt it down and used it for training. Yeah. Wait a minute. You live in the world up above. How'd you get down here?
Oh, never mind that. I gotta go. I got real fires to fight.
Well, anyway, that was strange. I guess I'll just take my hat off and stay a while for real now. Still want carrot cake. What was that? Who's there?
Oh, it's me, Fairy Blinks-a-lot.
Blinks a what?
Blinks-a-lot.
All I know for sure is you are one of the fairies from Fantasy Forest. And I don't believe we've ever met.
You don't remember? Did you hear that the sheriff is celebrating his 85th birthday? There's going to be a surprise party for him at the Raccoon Saloon. I flew into your office to tell you about...
Wait. 85th birthday? Boy, a few minutes ago that rumor had me at 80. I'm getting older as the day gets longer. I do like the part about the surprise birthday party, though.
You weren't supposed to know about that. Someone in this town talks too much. Well, I'm just glad that you didn't hear it from me.
Wait, I've heard of you. But I don't actually meet you until after episode 50. Yeah, right now I'm celebrating the first 49 episodes of the Children's Corner. Not my birthday. Yeah, seems like only yesterday. It was episode 1, and I was reading the book, The Slouch in the Couch. That's the book that started it all. He smacked his orange lips as my school books he grabbed, then ran out the door with the lunch he had nabbed. I yelled, "Come back here, Slouch," as I jumped to my feet and ran out the door and onto the street. Come back with my school books. That's homework, not food. But the Slouch only laughed. He was being quite rude.
I'm here too early? Oh my. Well, My episode clock must be off again. Well, I suppose I'll say goodbye for now. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Well, whatever you do, never tell that fairy anything. She cannot keep a secret. 85. Come in. Hey, Alpha Chef Scott. How you
Sheriff.
doing? Haven't seen you in a long time. I think the last time I saw you, you were over here making that roasted corn black bean salad.
You say that every time I see you. I saw you just last week.
Oh, that's right. I did see you last week. You know, as I get older, my memory is getting worse. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll probably do that again, so go ahead if I do and just ignore me.
I will. So as I was coming in, I met Jim, the unlimited package presented serviceman, and he asked me to give you this package.
The Unlimited Packages Presented Serviceman?
Yeah, UPPS.
Oh, UPPS. Why didn't you say so? Yeah, they must have changed the guy again. You know, they're always changing the guy. I never know who's going to be knocking on the door. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you just go ahead and put it right here on the table and then pull up a seat and we'll see what we got.
Okay.
All right, I love getting packages. Oh, carrot cake. And there's a note. Let's see. To Sheriff Stephen J. Congratulations on your 50th episode. Signed, Tina Cook.
Who's Tina Cook?
Tina Cook, she owns a business in the world up above. Matter of fact, I just left her business before I came down here today. And it's called Simply Heaven Pastries. And she makes cakes and pastries, and she has what's called a food truck up there. And she takes the food truck with her cakes and pastries to various locations, and she sells them. Yeah, she's going to be in an upcoming episode of the Children's Corner. That's why I was up there talking to her, as a matter of fact. But my question is, how did she get this cake delivered from the world up above to the world of the magical couch?
I don't have a clue about what you're talking about. But I do love carrot cake.
Oh, I love carrot cake too, and that looks like a good one.
Do you know what this carrot cake reminds me of?
An alphabet chef word of interest.
No.
No?
It reminds me of the time that Mr. Dill was talking to me about Mrs. Dill and the fact that she was trying to make him eat healthy.
Oh yeah, he was complaining about that a while back. I remember that. That was episode 23.
I have no idea why you have such an issue with eating healthy.
That's because after I eat it, I'm hungry an hour later, and I don't think your healthy food is doing much good for Junior either. I think it's having a negative effect on him. Look at him. He doesn't look quite right to me.
Junior is fine, and I like to add he cleans his plate and doesn't complain.
He doesn't complain because he never talks. And why doesn't he have any arms or legs? You see? That's what I'm talking about. I think it has something to do with your cooking. And as far as his cleaning his plate goes, that's because he has to lick it like some kind of animal. I'm telling you, something isn't quite right with him.
Cucumbers, Sativus, Dill. Lower your voice. He'll hear you.
With what?
That Tina, she makes a really good carrot cake.
And apparently she makes it on the go.
Yes. And speaking of on the go, my time's up today and I have to go. But I want to take this time to thank everybody out there for taking your time for watching the last 50 episodes of the Children's Corner. And though I don't want to give anything away, unlike Fairy Blinks a lot, the next 50 episodes in the future, they're even better. And I look forward to seeing you there on the Children's Corner. This is really good.
Excellent.
Hey, did you eat your carrot yet? I like those carrots.
Yes. Ate the carrot first.
It's all about the carrot, you know.